What's going on? Come to talk a little bit. It's a different when you just sit back and you talking just cause versus you talking because you're trying to send a message or trying to tell your story or whatever. It's beard season. I won't shave again until after probably February. So everybody got a story to tell, right? Born and raised in the PJs. Went through a lot of adversities at a very young age. Got bullied. Let me see. Like 5, 6 years old, they used to beat on me, do different things like that in the hood. Took a long time to get over it. Made me real bitter for a long time. Like practically my whole life. I just was a very bitter individual. So, like the saying go, hurt people start hurting people. So of course, 9, 10 years old, I started inflicting pain on my own. I'm not saying it was the best thing. It was what it was. It didn't come in the form of me being a bully. Never been a bully. A little camera shot right now, honestly. Knowing you talking and you want to get this message to everybody. It's unbelievable how camera shot you can start getting. I need to buy some sort of stand to hold the phone up so I don't gotta hold it like this. So most people know me from Gordon's Chicken, but man, it's so much more to me than just that. Heck, it's so much more to me than everything y'all know. But, getting to a point of comfort when you're comfortable telling that story, that's something else. This is part 1 of me opening up and just kind of telling my truth, my whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. Let me take another sip. Shout out to Nori with Drink Champs. I see why they incorporated a little something to drink, because it loosen you up, make you a little bit more comfortable with talking. Guess it probably worked better if somebody interviewed you, huh? I eventually get it all out, though, right? Maybe it take 4 or 5 times of just talking just to get comfortable, Or maybe I don't need to talk about myself first and I can just talk about stuff that's going on around me. Right now I'm in a very peaceful spot, physically. mentally, all over the board. In the process of rededicating myself to my own ambitions. And it can be challenging. You know, I tell people all the time to put the weed in the bag first, then get money. That apply to me as well. Because, you know, I'm not above sometimes overthinking the process, not realizing you got to go back to the basis, you know, in order to really be able to get where you're trying to go. You just got to break it down in little smaller tidbits, I guess, so to speak. I don't know what to say, people. Bear with me. This is the first video. It's important that I suffer through this process and just get it going, you know. Not to mention I'm extremely shy. And the fact that I know whoever, maybe one, maybe a million, you know, you never know who can see it, you know. And I guess it's kind of putting me back in my shell, so to speak. But it feels good just warming up to do it. So we'll call this a real but practice run, so to speak. With the first one, you know, I'm not deleting anything, nor am I editing it for the reason that I just want to be authentic. And I think that's very important for me on the inside and for you guys to know you can trust everything that I say. So let's talk about it. My pretty ugly truth. Cheers. Have not been perfect. And for all the woe is me I can say about different things I had to go through, you know, as a youth, through young adulthood, through now even as a middle-aged man, you know, what it all comes back to is acknowledging the things I've done right as well as the things I've done wrong, because nobody's perfect and nobody goes through this world being perfect. Everybody has their flaws. Everybody has the things that they got to work on and be better at, and I'm not exempt from that. And I always meet mine in the face daily. Sometimes to my own detriment, you know. Sometimes I can really beat myself up over every little thing that I've done wrong, and that can be very impactful as well as debilitating. Mental quicksand is very rough on the brain, very rough on the mind, very rough on the heart. You know, make you have high blood pressure, stress and anxiety is other. Yeah, we're gonna be all right though. Made a lot of tough choices in my life, you know. Definitely wish I could get a lot of them back, but you know, can't go back in time and fix a whole lot of stuff, but you do have the ability to go forward. But I think in order to successfully go forward, you first got to address the things that you were uncomfortable with from your past. And I'm getting to it. I'm getting to a point of understanding. And not understanding everything, just understanding I can't control all the steps. Understanding I really have to kind of let life happen. Let life happen how it happens. Even me doing this right here, You know, it's part of me learning how to let go, getting out of my way. Now, my brother Tone told me if I wasn't so shy, I could have been way farther. Not saying I'm bad off now, but are you ever good enough? You know, it's a common misconception that we reach some pinnacle of success and everybody's comfortable. I think real strong-minded people, you know, whether male or female, what happens is you get to a point in your brain that you only want to achieve and obtain things that you haven't done yet. That's me 24/7. Even if I'm not competing against others, I'm competing against me. How many other people are like that? It's definitely me. Man. Regretful moment putting this on my neck. You know why? Because I branded myself for life. Everything around me started being just like that. Because I made a decision, because that was who I was, well, that's who I thought I would be forever. Not realizing at some point you grow up. You might don't want to be a troublemaker or a hoodlum or whatever, you know, forever. You might want to be better. Might want to be a better version of yourself, you know. Might want to start really making positive reinforcements. You know, setting goals. This has been cool. This is one of many. I'm nowhere near done doing this. But this one, I'm gonna get a kick out of the response. Get a kick out of being vulnerable, you know. I wasn't expecting perfection. I wasn't expecting to look like a seasoned vet at speaking, because I know I'm not. I just know I gotta bust out of that shell and start doing things that I want to do. And one of the things that I wanted to do was this. So here I am, speaking to you all, being vulnerable, you know, a little bit self-conscious, but it's okay. Cheers.